Happy 10-year anniversary to Tyler Perry's The Haves and the Have-Nots. I'm Crystal Naomi, and I played Alyssa in Season 7 and Season 8. Wow, I can't believe it's really been 10 years. That's wild. I really just want to thank the fans for all of the support throughout those 2 seasons that I was there. Thank you for all the support and all the love and all the hate, too. You know who you are. But it was such a great run and such a great time I had on set, and then even when the show was airing. Gosh, we had so much fun. One of my favorite memories was my first scene working with Mr. Perry. I was so nervous, but then we did a rehearsal, and after that rehearsal, I was like, I'm good. You couldn't tell me nothing after that. I had it after that. And then one of my favorite moments filming was actually with Peter, who plays David on the show. We had like this bedroom scene, and we did that in one take. It was just a great experience, you know, from top to bottom. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna miss Has and Have Nots. We need to come on back. Bring us back.
Okay, haves and have not fans. Now, for a show that ran for almost 200 episodes, there were plenty of moments to pick from. So, I know for a fact that once the comments start rolling in and I read them, I'm going to be like, damn it, why didn't I think of that? But this is just my list, and I wanted to talk about the top 5 sexiest moments in the show. My opinions. And like I said, I have no doubt once y'all start mentioning other moments, I'll be like, damn it, I really like that moment too. So, I'm going to do an honorable mention just because of the fact that it was so brief, but I wish I had an experience like this. Early in season 1, when Jim gets to work in his office at the courthouse, he comes into his office and Candace is sitting there in his chair wearing his robe, and she's wearing, I believe, the purple stilettos. And he's like, whoa, 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 what are you doing here? Because if I remember correctly, I think there were a couple of other people walking with him, you know, into the office to get some work done. But as soon as he comes in and sees her, he's like, oh, fellas, I actually need to take care of something. I'll catch up with you soon. And then, you know, Candace is like, I'm not wearing anything under these robes. That moment in itself, damn. So, I mean, if that moment is the honorable mention, then you're wondering what the top 5 are. And remember, this is just me. Number 5, Candace and Jeffrey. And it's like, but Jeremy, Jeffrey's gay. Yes, but this was when Candace tested him to make sure that he was. I mean, in episode 2, she already knew, Amanda, that man is gay. But this was when I believe Amanda and Candace were moving into the same apartment together, and Wyatt and Jeffrey were helping. And there was a moment where I think Candace asked Jeffrey to come to the back to help him get some forks or something. Help her get some forks or something. And then he's apologizing for Wyatt because, you know, he was just being an asshole. And from there, Candace, you know, shoved Jeffrey onto a chair and then started making out with him. And I'm like, why the hell can't that be me? That was just a short moment. I mean, she looked good. She had the little, you know, beanie on, and, you know, just some dress down clothes, just some regular clothes. This wasn't Candace in a scantily clad dress. This was just, you know, moving stuff clothes, and I really loved it. So, number 4. This was also one of the most shocking moments in the series early on, but after Veronica got Benjamin out of jail, I believe he got arrested at the time for, what did he do this time? I think it was when he crashed his car into Quincy's outside of a strip club and beat him up. And then he needed help getting out of jail, and then Veronica got him out. And I think they had just randomly pulled over for something. I think Veronica asked to pull over. And then, she talked about how upset she was given that her husband was having an affair. Granted, this was at a point when David had not even slept with Maggie yet. And next thing Benny just says, "Well, I'm sorry to hear that." And then she just came on to him with a kiss, and it's like, "Whoa, Mrs. Harrington is like, please call me Veronica." And then she just kept going, and then she started with his lips, then moved down his chest, and the next thing she went down. And I'm like, hot damn, wish that was me. Number 3, another Veronica moment. This was when she was trying to seduce Samuel. Veronica, long hair, could have done without the long hair, but Veronica, red bottoms, lingerie, laying on a bed, piled up with money. Need I say more, people? Number 2. Now, this is technically a 2-for-1, but when Benny was sent to Veronica's house to get her some clothes, because remember, this was when she was in the hospital after the car accident, when Melissa flipped the car, and then, her and Veronica got taken to the hospital because Mitch and Benny were there to save them. Now, when Benny got over to the house, Melissa was there home alone. This was a post-accident Melissa, where she was just throwing herself at every man that came through the front door. And I'm like, damn, I wish I could have been there. I don't know, hell, if it was nothing more to deliver a package and Melissa wanted to give me some, I'd be more than happy. But in any case, it's when she started to, get undressed, and then she got on top of Benny. I'm like, damn. But the moment, and this happened later on, but this was when Veronica caught Benny and Melissa messing around on her couch. And when she's going off on the both of them, actually, Benny's trying to break up a fight between the two, and Melissa licks his neck. And I'm like, ugh, damn, I wish that was me. I said that a lot in this video, but that's the number 2 moment. Good Lord, Melissa, fine as hell. Number 1. I'll give you a second to try to guess who it is, but yeah, number 1 for me, it's Maggie Day, and specifically when she bit her lip. Now, this was after everybody had been arrested by Jennifer Salison. David, I believe, was the first one to get out, thanks to Maggie. But, at the time, David was trying to help out everybody else. But I think at the moment, he knew about Jim getting a hit on Veronica, so he wasn't in a rush to get Veronica out of jail, because he knew that if she got out, there was a chance that she could be killed. And then he was like, this is the safest place for you right now. You're with that whore. That's all you do. You sleep with that whore. And then he's like, you know what? I'm fed up with this. So he is furious, and he goes back to the hotel. And I think at the time, Maggie was upset because David found out that Maggie had done some underhanded tactics. I think she framed the story where it was Veronica and Jim conspiring together, and David had nothing to do with it. And as a result, he got out. And then Catherine, thanks to her connections, was also able to get out of jail not long after David. But in any case, it's like she threw Veronica under the bus to make sure she stays locked up so she can have David all to herself. Now, when it comes to the encounter, it was one of those moments where David, came into a room because they had the adjacent hotel rooms. And he went as far as to say, because Maggie was just, she was sitting in her chair. She, had taken off her heels. She's like, biting her nails. She's just so upset about everything going on. And as soon as David comes in, she's like, oh, David, I'm so sorry. Take your clothes off. Wait, what? Take your clothes off. And then they both started getting undressed. And then next thing you know, bow chicka wow wow. And after they had sex, she was definitely glowing because she was happy. She finally got what she wanted. And there was just a moment where they were just talking and looking at each other in bed. And then, Maggie just has that lip, biting her lip. Because I think this was right after David said that he was getting a divorce. And I was like, that is so damn sexy. So, yeah, those are my top 5 sexiest moments in the show. Let me know what yours are in the comment section below. And with that being said, like and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next one.